out to my friends from Goodfellas TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man, let's get into it. Oscar De La Hoya says that Ryan Garcia might fight Kambosos and Tank back to back. Which let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button. Get all notifications, increase your chance of notification. We go live or drop a video. Okay, so Ryan Garcia said he might move up to 140. So it's a lot of things being said here. We know rarely, we know a lot of times the promoter and the fighter usually is not on the same page. Sometimes the promoter want one thing, sometimes the fighter's management want another. But De La Hoya playing for Ryan Garcia to dethrone Kambosos and Tank Davis back to back. That would mean that, Kambosos would take an interim fight or wait for Ryan Garcia. All right. So, I mean, who knows? Let's just read. I'm gonna read the quotations, but let's read. The promoter Oscar De La Hoya says his plans are for Ryan Garcia to challenge undisputed lightweight champion George Kambosos Jr. and the WBA regular champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Right, De La Hoya is planning for Ryan to face Kambosos later this year, with hinge on Australia successfully defending his 4 belts against either Fasadi Lomachenko or Devin Haney. Right now, they send Devin Haney back in the game because of the war that's going on in the Ukraine, Russia invading the Ukraine, which, like I said, a lot of people say World War III coming, and but yeah, Russia, the Klitschko sending a message out, basically needing help, so Russia don't take over their territory and all of that. So I mean, I don't know the particulars as far as why, that's all happening, but you know, like Mobb Deep said, we should spread love, not war. And now they want the UK, the UN to make the UK and everybody else, United States, jump in for it. But I mean, if Ukraine is if they allies, then you know what I'm saying. You know, we got to help. I would guess, or whoever the allies are. I'm not sure would have to help. But like I said before, um, it's sad, but you know, it's sad. But apparently, there's been some rumors that Devin Haney is back. They back negotiating for a fight. So with the Roy going on, Usyk and Lomachenko might have to go back home and hold it down, right? So it's one thing. It's one thing to look at. So I was trying to find a tweet, but apparently they back in negotiations, whatever. So he said you're talking to a guy after the I'm guessing. You're talking to a guy that has 7 trainers his whole career, said Oscar De La Hoya to fight hard when asked about Ryan Garcia changing trainers to Eddie Reynoso to Joe Goosen. He said, so a change of trainer is always beneath a breath of fresh air, said De La Hoya. Quote, Ryan Garcia, he chose the right trainer. He chose the right guy. Joe Goosen will bring out the best in him. Joe is a tough trainer. He doesn't take crap from anybody. He just wants to see his fighters do the very best. I think for Ryan, it's going to be a motivation. It's going to be a motivation. It's going to be when he starts training with Joe and gets in the rhythm, he's going to love it, said De La Hoya. All right, Goosen is a strict coach, so here's what he said. He's going to all right, got something rolling in my eye. He said, quote, he's going to have a passion for fighting. And that's exactly what it takes to become world champion, said De La Hoya about Ryan Garcia. One thing about Ryan, people expect him to stay in the fast lane and fight the top guys now because he's such a big social media presence. Quote, when the time is right, we will sorry. When the time is right, we will be the time is right, the time will be right. And I want to see Ryan become world champion this year. I want to see Ryan challenge the IBF, WBA, WBC franchise, WBO lightweight champion George Kambosos, for instance, for all the titles in the near future. Quote, Ryan beats Kambosos, he can go after Tank and we can create these mega events possibly in the fourth quarter next year. One thing about Ryan, he's focused, he's ready and determined to really become the best thing in boxing, said De La Hoya. I mean, it is what it is. It sounds good. It sounds real good. But it's always next year, you know. But you want to get him a belt this year, we all know, you know, this might be a chance that Kambosos don't win his next fight if it's Devin Haney or if it's Kambosos. I mean, if it's Lomachenko, whoever it may be. Will y'all be willing to fight the winner? And that's the $1,000,000 question. Will y'all be ready to fight the winner? Or they just want to be opportunists and fight you know, just Kambosos. So but it's big plans, and Ryan Garcia always got some type of niche in his, some type of niche that come in his plan. So De La Hoya could say that they could have been fought Devin Haney for a belt. Y'all on the same down network, brethren. You know, Tank, would they let Tank fight Ryan? Who knows? But I just want to be like Nike, just do it. That's all you want to do, just do it. I don't care about all that. Anybody know Ryan step up to real competition, he getting sparked. That's just what it is. And that's what people tend to believe. So he got to change that. He got some talent, but a lot of technical flaws. Feet ain't the best, chin fly up. You know what I'm saying? And now you switching trainers again. You got several trainers, whatever he's trying to say. And guess what? You still got technical difficulty. So like I said before, he better get a title now. Because if he don't get a title now, Keyshawn Davis, William Zepeda, all gonna be breathing down his neck. That's exactly what to happen. Keyshawn Davis, William Zepeda, all about to be breathing down his neck. And that's the honest truth. You know, and that's the honest truth. So he can sit here and say what he want to say, but if they don't hurry up and make something shake, it's hard to gonna get a title. Keyshawn Davis would beat Ryan Garcia right now. I tell you that right now. Keyshawn Davis would beat him right now. And I bet you know I bet money on that one. He will whoop Ryan Garcia right now. Right here, right now. You know, he beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia right now. Make it look easy too. So like I said, I ain't really seen no improvement in Ryan Garcia for real, bro. You know, I ain't really seen no real improvement. So like I said, what you truly expecting out the guy? That's my question. What is the expectations for Ryan Garcia? You know, he got all this fanfare, but when he fights somebody that can walk and chew bubblegum, he in trouble. He's in trouble. So, you know, maybe Joe can fix the deficiencies in him. I don't think he dedicated. And like I said before, you know how they say it's hard to find another job when you got a job. Yeah, I mean, you know, people that say that, bro. And I think that's the case, bro. It's hard to find a job. It's hard to get in the boxing ring for Ryan Garcia when you make so much money in different avenues. Why am I hungry in boxing when I can make way more money or the same money every time I fight, being an influencer, you know, modeling underwear and all types of stuff. So, yeah, and they don't make no sense. I feel them, but bro, this is sports. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, especially as a contender or a prospect coming, or I just say he a contender, especially as a contender. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that as a contender. And that's the honest truth. You gotta get in there and you gotta be hungry. And if he ain't hungry, you know, chasing his first title, bro, you know, it's gonna be he gonna get hurt. Ryan Garcia really need to reevaluate what he doing boxing or his career overall. He need to reevaluate that, bro. And that's the honest truth. And if he don't reevaluate it, he'll get hurt. you know, he gonna get hurt. So, like I said before, but then he turns around and he talks about Ryan Garcia hints move up to 140 pounds very soon. Says Romero can KO Tank. I don't care about that. He says, I definitely want to give the fans the fight, that fight. So he said this year, I don't know what fight he's talking about. So let me see. He says, let's read. Lightweight fight between Rolando Romero, Rolly, and Gervonta Davis was originally announced and scrapped after sexual allegations surfaced against Romero could be reunited again after the investigation was closed last month. The WBA ordered a fight between Tank and Rolly last month. The two sides have until February 24th to reach an agreement. Lightweight star Ryan Garcia has long been yearning for a chance to fight Davis. When asked how the Baltimore bred boxer would fare against Romero, Garcia was not too optimistic. Quote, Rolly has a chance to win for sure, Garcia told ES News. Quote, Tank gets hit a lot and Rolly has some pop behind it, so if Tank's not careful, he could get knocked out. Immediately afterward, Ryan doubled down and called out Davis yet again while he was shadow boxing at his new gym, new San Diego gym with freshly minted coach Joe Goosen standing nearby. Quote, I definitely want to give the fans that fight. I look forward uh, to this year. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't want people to get too excited. This has been a long awaited matchup, he said. Quote, but I think in due time it's going to happen. Everybody can think whatever they want, that I'm going to lose whatever, but I know I have the skills to beat them. So he says, I'm just getting started. This is nothing yet compared to when I started getting the big fights and started fighting some big names. Quote, I don't know how big this can get. I'll probably be at 140 very soon, especially if Kambosos doesn't really want to fight or any of these guys. I just move up. We're going to any ways near that weight. We're going to anyways near that weight. So okay, so I mean, obviously he hinted that the Kambosos fight, or like I said, Devin Haney go over there win. We all fight Devin Haney, or Lomachenko go win. We all fight Lomachenko. No, big no on Lomachenko. Okay, so going to 140, bro, you get smoked. Get smoked, Luke. So going to 140, he gets smoked by Gary Anton Russell. He ain't even in the top 15. So like I said, Ryan Garcia, that's on him. I don't see him moving up doing anything special until I see him do something at 35. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, yeah, I don't know, man, but I think they're banking on Cambo. So I mean, somehow getting the belts, keeping the belts, and winning, or no, Lomachenko, Devin not getting the fight, and they get the fight after interim fight for Kambosos. But man, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase channel in case we go live or uh, or drop a video. Want to find me everywhere on social media? Hit the link in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in comments.